A quadruple murder. A quadruple murder. And a baby was abandoned. Yeah, I said it. And a baby was abandoned. So let's jump right into that and see what we're talking about.
A manhunt is now underway after a baby was found in a car seat in what police are calling a random yard in Tennessee. Then 4 of the baby's relatives, including her mother and father, found dead in a nearby county. Police are searching for 29-year-old Austin Robert Drummond, who is believed to be armed and dangerous and is facing multiple charges, including 4 counts of first-degree murder. Here to discuss is the District Attorney General for Tennessee's 29th Judicial District, Danny Goodman, Jr. Counselor, thanks so much for joining the program.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So this guy is armed and dangerous. Was this a targeted attack, or should the public be concerned? Because that's a gruesome crime scene that you have.
Right, it is. And no, it was a targeted attack. We don't think that there's a need for the community to be concerned as far as it being some type of random act or anything like that.
Now, I like to pause it so we can actually look at this man. I got a lot of thoughts going through my mind, but we're not trying to say anything too crazy, but come on now. Now, this is the killer who killed 4 people and left the baby abandoned. Yeah, I can't say anything but put him under the jail. Now, tell me your thoughts on what he looked like. But let's keep going.
Why did y'all pull out a bolo and consider the man armed and dangerous then?
Well, it's because of his violent past. He was convicted of an armed robbery when he was 17 years old. That's how he ended up in the Tennessee Department of Corrections. After going to the Tennessee Department of Corrections, he has other charges that are currently pending as well. He finished that sentence that he was serving and was released from the Department of Corrections, but had charges pending, and that included an attempted murder while he was incarcerated that is still pending, and also some drug charges that were pending.
So, Counselor, I guess the big question is, do you know this family? And what is the connection between the suspect in this family?
Yes, I do not know the family personally. The connection between the family and this person, Austin Drummond's girlfriend, his current girlfriend, is a family member of the 4 deceased individuals. She's a half-sister to Courtney Rose, and so she would have been Braden, and Adriana would have been her nephew and niece.
Do you have any leads on this suspect right now?
Wow, let's stop it. We got to look at the ages of the victims. So we got Jane Wilson, 21. I'm always gonna say, if I say the name wrong, please forgive me. Adriana Williams, 20. Courtney Rose, 38, and then Brandon Williams, 15. Maybe that's the baby in the picture, so these 2 are the parents. Wow.
The TBI has been actively working this case. It's a 24-hour round-the-clock operation right now. They have received several leads, and they are following up with those.
Counselor, did y'all find the baby first? And if you guys did find the baby first, how did y'all end up tracking down the bodies?
That's a good question.
Yes, we did. The call came in on I believe it was the 29th, about the baby being dropped on the side of the road. It was probably around 3 p.m. Wow. So once that call came in, then obviously the first thing we started to do was to look for the parents of the child. Identified the child by placing the child on Facebook. People did call in. After identifying the child, then we knew who the parents were. So at that time, we were looking for the parents, thinking maybe we were going to have a charge against them for child abuse and neglect.
That's a reasonable thing.
And after talking to family members, then we determined that these 4 individuals had actually not been heard from since the night before.
Counselor, I only got like 15 seconds. How do y'all know for sure this suspect? I mean, it's not typical for you to release first-degree murder charges before capturing the suspect. So that tells me you know for sure this is the guy. What is the evidence, and I'm not asking you to prosecute it, that you know for sure that this is the guy?
Yes, we have strong evidence that we know that this was the person that was at the scene, and that was the reason for issuing the arrest warrant so that we could go ahead and get him entered into NCIC and try to find him nationwide.
Roger that. Counselor, thanks so much for joining the program. We really appreciate your time.
So yeah, that was the first video that I've seen. So we got a few videos we're gonna go over with this, because this was happened a few days ago. So let's go into the next one to see what it's talking about. But absolutely crazy. You leave a baby on the side of the road and kill his parents, the whole family. Can't imagine. Like I said, deserve to be under the jail. Let's keep going.
We're following a breaking news alert. Investigators are scouring a small area in West Tennessee right now looking for Austin Drummond. He's the man accused of killing 4 people and leaving a baby behind.
Alicia Wimberly is at the WKRN.com alert desk with the details. Alicia.
That's right, Kendall and Tori. Investigators just found Drummond's car in Jackson, Tennessee. Now, officers on the ground and helicopters in the air are combing the area looking for him. Jackson police say it appears Drummond has been living out of his vehicle. The car was found in a wooded area.
Crazy times, yes.
All of this began on Tuesday when a baby was abandoned in a stranger's yard in Dyer County.
That's crazy. In a stranger's yard? He don't know any. Oh my God. That stranger could have been a crazy man. Now let's see this map. So you got the bodies found here, the baby abandoned here, car found, and what happened in Memphis?
A few hours later, police found the bodies of 4 family members about 60 miles away in Lake County. The baby was related to the victims. The TBI believes Drummond knew the family. They also believed he is armed and dangerous still. They're asking anyone with information where he could be to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Now, as soon as we learn more about this case, we'll update you on air and online at WKRN.com. Kendall.
Yep. Get him off the streets. Exactly. Get this demon, get this horrible human being, the worst of worst. Get him off the streets, put him in jail, and keep him there to life. And for cases like these, after he dies, take his ashes, put him back in jail too. Hey, his whole soul needs to stay there for eternity. But let's go to the next video. This is where we can see there's some SWAT where it was combing the neighborhood. So just a short little.
Begin with Madison Scarpino with
no,
more
never
on the
mind.
search for the man accused
One
of
more
killing
video.
4 people in Tennessee. Good morning, Madison.
Good morning, Mike. That suspect has been on the run for 3 days now. Those 4 people were found killed just hours before
this was 2 days
a
ago.
baby was found abandoned in a random front yard. That baby is okay, but turns out she was related to all of the people killed. Now, yesterday, police did find the vehicle they believe the suspect was driving, but they're still urging the public to be on the lookout for 28-year-old Austin Drummond. They say he should be considered armed and dangerous. He's facing 4 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of aggravated kidnapping, and several gun charges. Investigators say Drummond killed the abandoned baby's parents, James Wilson and Adriana Williams, the baby's grandmother, Courtney Rose, and the baby's uncle, Braden Williams.
We ain't gonna talk about that, but that's her grandmother?
Now, it's unclear how or why this happened, but the local DA confirms Drummond was actually dating Courtney Rose's sister. A relative of the family says he was close to all the victims and they trusted him. But the DA says there is strong evidence connecting Drummond to the murders, and so he believes this was a targeted attack.
Yeah.
It's not
I can't see anything
anything to
besides
where we
being
think the
targeted
community is in danger because of a person who may be out here randomly targeting people, because we don't think that's the case at all. We do need the community to be very careful. We do not need them to try to approach this person. We do need your help.
And Drummond has a violent past. He just got out of prison less than a year ago after serving over a decade for armed robbery. And he also threatened to go after jurors, according to the AP. Now, during his time in prison, he reportedly...
I know we can't keep him in jail after the time, but come on, man. This man threatened jurors? Was he on? I hope he was on probation. It don't matter. He should have been on house arrest and not able to leave his home for.
He is accused of having gang ties, possessing weapons, and attempting to murder someone. So investigators are urging anyone who may have seen him to come forward. And there's a combined award of $15,000 for any information that leads to Drummond's arrest. Mike.
Let's hope they can track down the suspect without anybody else getting hurt. Madison Scarpino starting us off. Madison.
They need a bigger reward than that. That might just me thinking, but hey, golly. All right, this next one. We can see the SWAT. So SWAT happening. A little video of the SWAT. Got the dog, fully armed, ready to go.
ABC 24.
Now, this next one. This next video is just two men were arrested who are saying were basically assisting the suspect. Let's keep going.
Shakina Davis has been out in Lake County covering the quadruple murder in Lake County. Again, you can see the wanted man on your screen here, who is the primary suspect, Austin Robert Drummond. He is accused of first-degree murder, 4 counts of that as well. And she has been talking to different people out in Lake County all day. She has more information on Drummond, as well as a new vehicle that is being found and used in this investigation, and what these neighbors are saying. Shakina?
I'm here outside of the Lake County Jail, where Tanika Brown is now behind bars. He is charged as an accessory after the fact in the murder case that has left 4 people dead and a community on edge.
I don't understand why people have to take other people's lives.
I think it's terrible. I can't believe it's happening.
Tanika Brown was arrested Friday in Madison County after TBI investigators determined he helped Austin Drummond after the killings. Brown is now in the Lake County Jail without bond, facing charges of accessory after the fact to first-degree murder. ABC 24 requested.
Come on now. What? Yeah, anybody who assists him after the fact that he's committed these horrible crimes deserves to be in jail. There's no else to say about it. But
Brown's mugshot, but authorities are refusing to release it.
It's scary because I keep the doors locked and my car locked because, I mean, it's just not safe no matter where you go anymore. People want to complain about Memphis, but I mean, crime is everywhere. It don't matter where you live.
The search for Drummond continues. A 1988 white Ford pickup truck with a red stripe believed to be connected to him was recovered near Burnt Mill Road in Dyersburg today.
You just have to be careful. You just not trust nothing right now because, you know, you just don't know how long you're going to be on this earth, you know.
The TBI is asking residents to check any camera footage from Tuesday morning for sightings of Drummond or the truck. He's wanted for first-degree murder, aggravated kidnapping, and multiple firearm offenses. Residents hope Drummond gets caught soon.
Just pray about it, you know. That's all you can do, really, at this point. Just pray that, you know, that God will help them find him and be justice for this family. You know?
Oh, yeah.
A $15,000 reward is being offered for information that leads to his arrest.
Just turn yourself in, because, I mean, if you did it, then just don't kill nobody else. You know, just turn yourself in.
This remains an...
I'm not going to say anything about him, but the reporters knew what they was doing when they talked to him. They did. They knew.
Active investigation. TBI asks anyone who has seen or know where Drummond might be to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. In Lake County, I'm Shakina Davis, ABC 24 News.
Thank you, Shakina. And TBI investigations reveal tonight.
People, why are y'all helping him?
That Drummond had assistance in these murders. Agents issued warrants for his associate, 29-year-old Tanika Brown's arrest yesterday, and he has been charged with being an accessory after the fact to first-degree murder and is currently held without bond at the Lake County Jail. Another associate, 29-year-old Giovante Thomas, is also facing charges related to this case. Today, agents also charged him with accessory after the fact to first-degree murder. Thomas was already in custody at the Madison County Jail for an unrelated issue, specifically a failure to appear in court. And he will soon be transferred to Lake County Jail, where he will be arraigned on these new charges.
Absolutely crazy. Now, like I said, like I always say, tell me your thoughts, man. Because that is a crazy situation. That is a crazy. Why are you helping somebody who just committed triple murder and abandoned a baby? You know nothing good is going to come out of that. Absolutely crazy. God. And some of those people they interviewed, boy, we're not even going to talk about it, but at the end of the day, got to pray for the family because they lost 4 family members. That little girl or the little baby, I don't know if it's a girl or boy. I don't know if they said it or not. Tell me if I'm wrong. But the little kid, the little baby, lost 4 of his family members. 4 in one day. Oh my God. Yeah. All right, everybody. Remember, this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and subscribe.